Hello and welcome to the Disney Mom Podcast. I'm your host, DK, and I just got off the Disney Wish on a 3-night Halloween on the High Seas sailing. They do offer 4 nights, and I highly recommend it if you are picking between the two to pick a 4-night. The 3 nights on the Halloween on the High Seas was great, but our Halloween on the High Seas day was also on our Castaway day. So when we got back on the ship from Castaway, we were ready for Halloween. So at 2:45, the characters started lining up, and there is not enough time in the evening to meet all the characters. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see Pluto. And if I did not have another adult in my party, I probably would have not been able to see as many of the characters as I wanted to. So you have photo opportunities with Pluto, with Daisy, with Donald, with Mickey, and with Minnie. Oh, and Goofy. Almost forgot Goofy. And so those are the characters dressed up that you can meet. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get to see Pluto. He was only out one time, and the other characters seem to have more than one slot available. So up until 5 o'clock, we basically were in character lines the whole time. And then at 5, they do the candy bags. And at the same time, they have a Halloween craft or a Minnie Mouse. So you have to pick between the 3. The Halloween trick-or-treat bags are only for 15 minutes. And basically, you walk up to the top deck. In a corner, they have a table and they hand you a bag. So it is not trick-or-treating like it's been in the past years. And that really upset a lot of people. And it was very disappointing. So keep that in mind. And it's the same bag that you get at Oogie Boogie. So it's not even the nice keepsake bags that they give out at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. They are the bags that are similar to the ones Disneyland gives out at Oogie Boogie, just a plastic bag filled with the same candy that we see at the other Disney Halloween parties. So when we got done with that, they basically had a break in the schedule of Halloween events. And I think the last one was 5:30 with, I want to say Daisy. I could be off 15 minutes on the time because then it was showtime or dinner time for everyone. We had Aladdin, and then after Aladdin, we had the Mickey Mouse Parade where all the characters were on the pool deck like you would be at a sail away party, and they were all dressed up in their Halloween costumes, which were so cool. And Chip 'n Dale's costumes were awesome. I really wish they had a Chip 'n Dale photo op that day. It would have been so cool to get a picture with them in their outfits. Everybody looked amazing. After that, we had our dinner, so there was kind of a break on Halloween stuff. When we got done with dinner, the next event was at 10 p.m., which is the Oogie Boogie Villainous Nighttime Bash. And so that started at 10, but the unfortunate part is at 10:15, the Wishing Ever After the farewell event for the Disney Wish was happening. So it was so sad because you got to pick one or the other. We did peek in on the Oogie Boogie Villainous Bash, and it looked really cool. It looked kind of like a nightclub atmosphere, not really for the little kids, more for the bigger kids. They had fog and Oogie dancing in the middle, and on the screen they had the villains checking in. It was a really cool event, not for us because we had the younger ones, but it was still really cool. So that was at 10, and so unfortunately you have to pick between that or the Wishing Ever After on the Disney Wish, their farewell show, which that started at 10:15. And then at 10:30, they had the Black Panther, and my son went and saw Black Panther and went to bed, and that was the end of our Halloween on the High Seas. So my recommendations and my tips are definitely have more than one adult in your party, have them get in line. You're going to have to take turns in line to be able to get the kids to all the characters. It's going to be difficult, but it's doable if you plan it out ahead of time. My other thing was I had my Polaroid and I got pictures of the characters in their Halloween costumes, and I did have them sign it. That made for a really cool keepsake. We did do an outfit change in between Arendelle and the Halloween events, which made it a little bit harder, but that was something that was important to us. So a 4-night event, I think, would be so much better. It would just give us more time to enjoy the Wish, but then also have the Halloween event as well. So I hope everyone has an amazing, magical week, and I will be back with more tips and tricks for the Disney Wish. I just wanted to share my Halloween on the High Seas experience.